Hi, Keith.
Hello.
Sean Reitmeyer.
Oh, hi, Sean. How you doing?
Fantastic. Is this a good time to talk?
Yeah, we've had some pretty good success lately. I landed, and I attribute part of it to Doug. 2 projects, and we weren't the lowest bid. One was a 366, which for us is pretty good size, an irrigation system in Dallas-Fort Worth National Cemetery. And then when I was writing my technical proposal, I gave Doug a call because I wanted to kind of run it by him, and he came up with some excellent suggestions of changing some of my verbiage. And so I just kind of changed the attitude of my technical proposal in one thing or another, and they really liked it.
So what's the rough profit margin on this thing?
Oh, let's see. What am I going to make? Well, right now it's projected at $70,000 on a 366. So I may not have to ever go there.
So just a few hours of your time to manage the thing and make sure that all the check boxes are checked, and you guys are going to walk away with $70,000.
Yeah, right in that neighborhood.
Fantastic. Yeah, our system works, right?
I just got my award letter. We had a verbal award a few days ago, but I didn't do nothing until I got my award letter, and I got my submittals on a complete irrigation system, control panels, and everything like today. Bam. It's all here, and the job's going to take about 4 to 5 weeks. So that's the kind of jobs I'm looking for, that I can get a quality subcontractor.
Sure, that you can make $70,000 in 4 to 5 weeks. Man, I'm with you.
With that same thing in mind, I got a job in Danbury, Connecticut.
Tell me about that one.
Okay, it's at the prison, and we have done a couple of prison jobs, which essentially I did the same thing there. I had a subcontractor that just handled everything. About a $42,000 contract, but my subcontract is $29,000. So what's that? About 12 grand or so. And there's no materials involved or one thing or another. I have a guy locally to dismantle and get out these, it's a cage, basically, a recreational cage that the guys go in there and play basketball or whatever. And they are supplying a complete package that's a bolt-together thing that you bolt it all back to this whole new cage. And basically, it's just supplying the labor and a welder. We were not the lowest bid there, but we had the good references from working out here at FCI Sheridan. We were just outstanding all the way through, and a lot of that had to do with my paperwork, but I had an excellent subcontractor who we're going to do a lot of other stuff together. So that's what kind of got us the job with the prison out here in Danbury. And the contracting officer said, well, you're not the lowest bid, so I have to send it upstairs. And they sat on it for about a week and then sent it back to considered the best value of the company. But, you know, because I'm from Oregon, and they're going, but I see that you have local help. They checked their references out, and they said, this sounds good to go.
Okay, so in accordance with Federal Acquisition Regulation 15.305, which says that if you have a key subcontractor that's going to do major aspects of the performance, probably why you guys got the contract, right?
Yep. So I'm trying to work that angle of finding a good quality guy and minimize my markup, because I'm basically on the computer all day in Western Oregon. And by setting it up with the contracting officers, they don't care if I ever show up. They're just going to deal with Carmine Marcello is his name. And he's only going to take them 4 days. So 12.
So then my next question is, so you're going to make 12 grand on that job. How much time are you going to be involved in it? You personally, hours.
I've already got probably 3 hours in it.
Okay.
Because of putting my contract together with him, and when I originally put my technical proposal together and sent it into them, and it's already set up with the contracting officer. No, you don't need to come. We'll just have a pre-construction meeting on a teleconference and get her done. So we start that.
So another few hours. So in 6 hours, you're going to make 12 grand.
Yeah.
I love it.
And we're starting to we're projected to do over $2 million this year, real easy. I mean, we have over $800,000 on the books in January. So last year we did 500 or 600 all year. and we've already got 800 this year.
So the
And
GC Experts program is helping you boost from $500,000 in a year to $800,000 on the books in the first month of the year?
Yeah. I would contribute a lot of it to, one, the confidence level that we know we got Sean and Doug behind us. And in an hour, Doug gave me confidence and some keywords that I think really made a difference. I could see the difference in the way the proposal would look. So I attribute part of getting that job just to not just the workshop, but the backup. The workshop gave me the confidence to call Doug and know that it didn't feel quite right, and then he solidified it. So, once again, that it helped us. The biggest thing I feel about it is we have to use it. You know, like if we're second-guessing ourselves on something, let's call them. That's what we paid for. I can say that I think I got this rec job in Danbury. It's a SHU Rec Racing Cages assembly off a bid tracker. Of course, it was in FBO, and we have a pretty good filter system set up, especially for service-disabled vet. That's what this irrigation job was, too, a service-disabled vet. And so, you know, the bid tracker just came out. I look at it, and there's stuff on there that we don't see.
Well, let me ask you this. Did I just hear you say that you find stuff on bid tracker that you didn't see in FBO?
That we missed.
Sure.
Yeah,
but all your searches and little filters and stuff with FBO didn't give you a picture of everything that's happening in the United States.
Right. And see, we have our watch list, and we have, you know, search agents, probably 10 of them or so. And then a lot of the stuff on bid tracker, we already had it on our watch list because, you know, our filter picked it up and stuff. But every once in a while, whoever is putting those things on bid trackers.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm here today to tell you about why Bid Tracker exists and how you can use it. The federal government is made up of over 200 different agencies, from the Department of Defense to the National Park Service, each with their own branches and regional offices. All of these agencies have construction needs. They erect new buildings, demolish old ones, and maintain the facilities that they already have. In order to get this work done, the government advertises their projects on a number of websites for the public to review and provide responses to. But it's not just construction that they advertise. Construction is only a small part of the federal budget, and everything from paper clips to chemical testing gets solicited in the same place. Consequently, many contractors spend thousands of dollars each month just trying to sort through the maze of opportunities so that they can find the right kind of construction project to bid on. So enter Bid Tracker. When you get a Bid Tracker report, it looks a lot like this. Every page contains 7 projects worth of information, including the bid date and time, whether they accept fax or email proposals, the estimated range of the project, the number of amendments, whether or not a bond is required, mandatory site visit status, a description of the project, set-aside status, such as hub zone or SDV, the classification of the solicitation, and contact information. Every project comes with a clickable link to the current project posting, where you can get the current documents and the latest information. The Bid Tracker report will slash the amount of time you're spending on federal construction solicitations, while giving you the opportunity to pick only the best jobs to invest your time on. To give you an idea, during September 2009, the government's busiest season, the Bid Tracker report was over 125 pages long. We know there are other companies out there offering similar services, but there's a key difference. They use web crawlers, bits of computer code that go through the postings electronically and strip the information out with no regard for logic or accuracy. We use people like John. John goes through dozens of construction projects every day to ensure that the information in our reports is accurate and up to date. So, if you'd like to save time, get more jobs, and get better jobs, Bid Tracker is right for you.
All right, look, if you've already achieved $800,000 worth of business this month, you guys are going to do just fine this year. So I've got a guy that's thinking about coming to the workshop, and I want him to give you a call. What number can I ask him to call you?
503-564-9043.
I know you got a lot to do too, but
Sure, but I'd be
it's always
glad to
talk to you.
All right. Well, Sean, good talking to you. And sorry to babble on, but I'm kind of
No,
excited.
I love it, Keith. It's always good to hear from you.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.